A very good afternoon, Zimbabwe, and welcome to Africa and Beyond Television Network. And we are taking a look on some battles happening within the ZIFA presidency or presidential race. And it's very, very important. I know there are certain things which we disagree with Magaya, especially the alignment with the ZANU-PF, doctrinal positions, whatever. But I think that he does have an equal right, just like anyone else, to be in the race for the ZIFA presidency. But it seems as if Magaya has been caught in between Emmerson Mnangagwa and Tim Chiwenga factional battles. Because if you look at it, other people believe that Walter Magaya is the favorite of Emmerson Mnangagwa. Then Tim Chiwenga does have their own people who they believe are the favorites, especially the guy who is being backed by Kudata Gray. So it's very, very interesting to see these things happening. But Freddie, who is Magaya's favorite, speaks about a letter which he says is a very useless letter. But this letter is seeking to nullify the nomination of Walter Magaya for ZIFA presidency. So it has been addressed to the Ethics and Integrity Committee chairperson and also ZIFA Electoral Committee. And it's about the objection to the nomination of Walter Magaya for ZIFA presidency. So there are several matters which have been cited, which are criminal charges. Another one, it's Sierra B, 184819. And also Magaya is facing charges under Section 81 of Income Tax Act for alleged tax violations. And this matter is pending at the Rotten Row Magistrates Court. And also there is another matter from the asset forfeiture investigation versus the state versus Walter Magaya. This matter is of 2022. And it involves the asset forfeiture department and raises concerns about financial mismanagement and the possible illicit activities. And also the conviction under the Medicines Control, Magaya was convicted and fined $700 United States for contravening the Medicines Control Act. He was advertising a medicine falsely claimed to cure HIV and AIDS. And he endangered public health and demonstrated a disregard for ethical and regulatory standards. So if you look at these allegations, put them together with football, there is no link whatsoever. So first and foremost, it's not a matter of liking him or not. It's a matter of principles. These three matters cited here, the conviction of Magaya under the Medicines Control Act, it doesn't have anything to do with football. The issue of asset forfeiture investigation, it doesn't have anything to do with football. The pending criminal cases, they might be cleared. What happens if the court finds out that Magaya is not guilty, is charged? So, those are very, very tricky issues. And when you are fighting somebody, you have to fight somebody on real matters. So I think these guys just need to go for it. After going for it, election, a winner. But as I said earlier, when you are being fought by certain people, it's very, very difficult for you to stand. So they've said through Anafredi, they've said that Magaya's campaign was not based on undermining any candidate. And, you don't need to undermine others when you are fighting for something. An election must be an election. If you have other issues, address other issues in the forums, which are good for those issues. If we allow it to happen to Magaya, it will happen to one of us in the main politics, and it will be a problem. So we need to look at something very, very important right here. Never Masquera say he is vowed to deal with Magaya, and this is Tim Chiwenga. And it's a very clear indication that this might be the source of the fights which are happening right there. We have seen so many fights at the Chiswa, Kuna Magaya, for example. This is another matter which has been read by Neva Masquera Say, who is a pro-Chiwenga person. And he says, Dear Walter Magaya, mhosva yako yekufa kwemumwe muzvimusikana awakaitisa pamuviri musi uno tiri kuiziva. Hakuna chinoitika chikajamba Comrade Cables. Muchaparidzira vhangeri ana Chivhayo Mudha nainreta muri kuchikurubhi kana tsuriyarira. Chengetedzai chiprofita ichi pakanaka. So, it seems as if Walter Magaya is being fought left, right, and center when it comes to the issues of Zifa presidency, and they don't want him there. So, it's very, very interesting to see these things happening. But my own view is that this matter, the people who are escalating this matter are politicians who are disgruntled with one another. So, vari kufira kufarirwa by another faction because he is pro-ED. In terms of zvinhu zvesemafambiro zviri kuita, and it seems as if he has been trying to facilitate some ways, safe passages for the warriors to the president, and he has been on the spotlight. Kukwekwe vari kunzi vakuaka imwe stadium, vakavaka futi imwe muHarare and everything else. So he's a man wekuti president vamunangagwa believe kuti pamadhiridhiri avo vanogona kubudirira pakuita zvidobidobi zvavo vachingovaka tumastadium twenharo itoti twende manhemauto vachitora mari zvavo. So it's very, very interesting to see what is happening. And when it comes to my position on who is the right candidate, I was going with Peter Ndlovu, but Peter disappointed me, which means that at this point in time, left it out. I am no longer concerned about who wins the Zifa presidency, because it seems as if the people who we believed in are also compromised, and vanenge vakatengwawo nechikwata ichechichi, because Peter was the real threat kuna Magaya. So Team ED then bought Peter, and the credibility of Peter was then tainted. So I'm not so sure if he withdrew or whatever, but it then makes the whole thing a charade. So this is what is happening. We'll continue to watch and see, but politics is at play. Major politics is at play at whatever which is happening at this point in time. Thank you very much, everyone, for coming, and thank you very much, everyone, for the support. I just continue to implore to the people who will be traveling this festive season to say, guys, travel safe. Do not drink and drive, and do not rush. Fambai zvakanaka, fambai zviri safe, drive well. If you are carrying your family, make sure that you don't overspeed. Guys, overspeeding is the biggest enemy to humanity. Zvinotiurayira hama, zvinotiurayira vabereki, shamwari, vadzimai, kana kutoremara chaiko. Let us just exercise caution. Kazhinji zhinji Mwari vanochengeta, munhu anozvichengetawo. So I wish you the best pamazuva asara for this year 2024, and I wish you a prosperous 2025.